Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Kevin Barnett and Jim Holley out here for the practice report from Seattle. The beautiful Emerald City has provided a wonderful day, Jim. Fantastic racing. The track is soft. It is breaking down. It's going to be a factor.
Well, it's not as soft as in years past when it's been raining, but it is a little bit soft out there. The interesting thing is, you know, with the shortened schedule, these guys only got 2 practice sessions out there. A first time practice and the second one. The first one, bright sunshine. The second one, shadows started to come into play because the sun's setting in the west, and tonight it'll be dark for those main events. So it's going to be tricky tonight for a lot of them. I don't know if you caught that first lap of Villapoto, but he didn't triple, and then he hit this thing. He almost looped out and threw it away. The crowd had a sigh of relief that he saved it.
Yeah, certainly guys out there testing new rhythms. There's a couple of areas to watch. I think the rhythm lane on the start side finish, the long rhythm lane is one of the areas you're talking about with that stair step up. I just saw Ken Roxon and Marvin Muskin. The only 2 guys I saw is a stair step up and triple out into that section. Yeah,
I was watching Roxon on that last lap because he waited purposely until he knew that he would have a good fast lap. A couple guys got in his way, and he really looked over at the board to see if he had fast time, and he didn't move up. But, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, it could play into factor later on. But the thing that I noticed about the track is that it's slow tonight. I mean, it's you just crack the throttle of a 450 and you got to shut it off, make a turn. It's real tight tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt flying all over the place as well. Another area to watch out the whoops. I had a chance to sit down with Brett Metcalfe in between practice sessions. Said everybody's going down that left-hand side because there isn't a good line on the right turn coming out of that into the start-finish area. Well, he said watch somebody coming down the right and T-boning into somebody else.
And the thing I saw, you know, with the whoops is the corner before it's left-hander. Some guys are going inside real tight around the tough blocks. They don't got a lot of momentum. Other guys are going out wide and carrying their momentum. So it's going to be interesting when they come down to the end for that right-hander before that little jump after, and then you got the finish line. So it could be interesting tonight.
All right, let's run down the times for that Western Regional Lights class. That's Marvin Muskin, Dean Wilson, Cole Seeley, Will Hahn, and Jason Anderson, 5th place in that first section. And then second, it was Muskin, Wilson, Hahn, Tomac, and Seeley. Fastest times.
Maybe it's tonight for Marvin Muskin. I mean, you know, when you go out there and you can set fast time, both practice sessions.
Yeah.
He hasn't won one in 2012. We'll see if he can do it tonight in Seattle.
All right, Muskin looking good. Then over in the Supercross class, it was Villapoto, Dungy, Millsaps, Alessi, and Short. So another good qualifying effort for Short in that first practice. And then in the second practice, Alessi. Mike Alessi laid down a lap that was a second faster than the champ, Ryan Villapoto. He did crash at the very end of it, though. He jumped the start-finish and hit the deck. Left holding his shoulder. We don't know what happened with him. I know Tony jumped out of the press box.
Well, hopefully he'll be all right, you know, for tonight. We'll see him lined up. He's a pretty tough guy, but, you know, I knew he wanted that one because if you notice when they took off, he was the first one out there. He wanted to lay down some fast laps right away, and you got to remember that in between the practice sessions from the lights to the Supercross class, Dirtworks guys go out there and they groove it, so there's no grooves out there. So Mike Alessi, he's an old veteran, man. He knows when the fast time and to go out there and hammer down, and he did.
Yeah, Tony was up in the booth saying, get him out there fast in the first couple of laps. Mike did that. We'll see. Hopefully he's okay. Villapoto, Izzy, Roxon, and Millsaps. You mentioned Roxon and what he was doing. Those guys pulled up the top 5. Going to be a great night of racing on Supercross classes. Those new names get mixed in.
Well, the thing that I thought was great today, up to this far, was the party in the pits. I mean, it was phenomenal out there. The sun shining, everybody out there having a good time, getting their autographs, and that's what's so nice about Supercross. And you know, you can go out there, you can meet the guys and touch them, shake their hands, and it's pretty cool.
It is remarkable the access that people have, and you have access tonight on TV. Hashtag SX on Speed if you want to interact with the TV crew, the live speed broadcast tonight. Also start thinking about 2013 Cross Club. If you visit supercrossonline.com, you can join Cross Club for free, and you will have first shot at tickets for the 2013 season, which is upcoming. And finally, Monster Energy Cup. We know there's still a couple of races to go. We have Salt Lake after tonight. We have Vegas, and then we'll be back in Vegas October 20th for the Monster Energy Cup. Make plans to be out there for that. This is it. Practice report. Only the post-race to come. Hope you enjoy everything on speed. Kevin and Jim, we'll see you later tonight.